Hebrew roots runs deep in our DNA. Kwam Yasharala, we rise to this day. Swing low, sweet chariots, we gon' sing. 1,000 degrees of the fire, we gon' bring. Hebrew roots runs deep in our DNA. Kwam Yasharala, we rise to this day. Swing low, sweet chariots, we gon' sing. 1,000 degrees of the fire, we gon' bring. Lift your spirits up, let your souls be in stride. The kingdom so divine that it cannot be denied. From Egypt to the promised land, yeah, we traveled far. The righteous path guided by the stars. Yeah, let me take you back through the pages of time.
Because there's many things in that Bible that basically, the way the instruction manual works to me is that you apply it to different avenues, right? And as you apply it to different avenues, it then has different follow-throughs. So what I mean by different follow-throughs is that when we read the manual of life, we sit back and we're supposed to now allow that to ingest into our spirit and allow God to speak to us.
Are you listening to what your dad is saying? Okay.
And when he allows it to speak to us, I feel that depending on the avenue that you're traveling through, the tribulation, the trial, the triumph, whatever it may be that you're going through, that's going to be he's going to talk to your inner soul.
So on that point, does the Lord contradict himself?
He doesn't contradict himself.
So wherever he speaks through you, it's ultimately from him, correct?
No, it's ultimately from him.
It's supposed to be.
Right.
But the thing is, I think that what it is that when we open ourselves up enough, the truth, that sometimes he'll speak to us, and like I said, he may
Go ahead. It's Jeremiah 17:9.
Before you go, King, one thing. Can I ask you a question? So when you say open yourself up, do you believe in open-mindedness? Do you believe in being open-minded? Yes or no, King? Because the Bible say yeah or nay.
I don't believe in being open-minded.
Okay, good. Go ahead and read the precept, King.
This is Jeremiah.
You were saying something about judging, right? You say it's not your place to judge. So if your son was out in the middle of the street and you see a car coming by getting ready to hit him and kill him, aren't you going to make the correct judgment to tell him to move out the way? Isn't that a judgment?
That's a judgment, but it's not a judgment of another person or their soul.
That is another person in the soul.
This is another person in the soul.
Hold on real quick. I got you. Because I'm going there.
That's a judgment of safety.
Right, but you're still making a judgment though, right?
Anybody in the middle of the street about to get hit.
Exactly. So you're making a judgment call, correct?
That's not a judgment, I don't think.
Oh, brother, come on, man.
Hey, look up the definition. Before you get that, let me get the definition of a judgment.
That is a judgment. You're making a judgment, right? A righteous judgment to save his life, right?
I think you're making a conscious decision to save
judgment.
Right, but you're still making a judgment, right?
Here's the definition of judgment. The ability to make considered decisions or come to sensible conclusions.
To make considerable conclusions.
It says the ability to make considerate decisions. That's a considerate decision if you want this person to get hit. Or come to sensible conclusions.
You're making that sensible conclusion because it makes sense to tell him to get up out the way to save his life.
That's a judgment.
But at the same time, I think as a person, it's my job to say.
This is mad.
Right. So, but you that's fine. But you do understand. But you do understand that you have to make judgments, right, to save his life. So it's not you just gonna let him get hit by a car.
If that's the definition of judgment, I guess you
throw it in the trash.
Right now go back. I need that. Don't leave that scripture. Go ahead.
That's another one. This is 1 Corinthians 6:2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
So who are the saints according to the Bible?
Precept. I got it.
Who are the saints according to the Bible? Who are the saints? Because they're ordained to judge the world, to bring it into righteousness, right? To make considerable decisions, right? Sensible decisions, correct? That's the job of the saints, right? Right. So would you believe that you're a saint?
I would believe that if God gave me that ordained.
Okay, yeah, but you agree that you're a Hebrew, right?
I believe I'm a Hebrew.
Okay, now we're going to see who the saints are. Go ahead.
But I haven't been ordained in any name.
But you said that you're a Hebrew, so this is the job of the saints, which are the Hebrew Israelites, right? Read this.
So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Right, and we see that the Israelites are the ones that made a covenant with the Lord when they came out of Egypt with Moses, right? So you believe you're an Israelite, a Hebrew, right? So that means that the saints...
Hold on. But you keep saying the Hebrew. Hebrew, do you believe that you're a Hebrew Israelite?
Oh, yeah, this is like-
Right. You're an Israelite, right? Hebrew.
But yeah, but no, I'm not talking about Esau.
Right. So you agree that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and the book says that the saints are the Hebrew Israelites, those that made a covenant with the Lord through Moses, right? And this scripture he just read says that the saints, which are the Hebrew Israelites, shall judge the world, right? Read this.
And if the world shall be judged by you,
By the Israelites, right? You, brother, right? Read.
are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
So you got to judge the smallest matters and the greatest matters, man. You're ordained to bring peace and prosperity back into the earth, to reestablish righteousness back into the earth. Because what happens when these other nations, the ones you claim are good in their heart, they got good morals, right? Right. No, I'm saying what are they doing for the earth to establish righteousness in the earth?
I'm not saying that the nations are good. What I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you real quick. I'm gonna let you speak on that, but I'm asking you what good are these other nations doing to establish righteousness on the earth?
Let me propound on
Are they doing something?
But that's not my place to judge. I know I have no idea.
But you're a saint. You're an Israelite. It tells you have to judge.
But if I have to judge, I'm not going to, just like me.
So if the Lord says you have to judge, you're just not going to do it?
Well, no, I put it like this.
No, go ahead. Let him speak. Go ahead.
That's like me saying I'm a new appointed judge in the court of law.
Uh-huh.
They got an individual in front of me and they're saying, okay, well, I want you to judge them. I can't judge them unless I know about them.
Right. And to know what they have done, right? To make considerable decisions.
In order for me to be able to make those considerable decisions or pass those judgments,
Uh-huh.
I can't do so blindly.
Right. You have to know the case and the matters at hand, and the evidence has to be brought forth, and all of these things in between, right? So hasn't the evidence be brought forth amongst these other nations for what they have done to be righteously judged by the Lord?
But
Hold on, wait. Answer that, brother. Answer
yeah,
that.
I am. But to me, what happens is
No, see, you're not answering. You're going somewhere else. You're moving the goalposts, right? So I'm asking you, so if you need the evidence and you need the case to be brought forth to you to be that judge, hold on, brother. Right?
you answer the question, right?
Yeah. I'm just let me throw it on you. Then you can. I'm gonna let you rebuttal that, right? So if you need the evidence and you need the case to be brought forth, only for you to make a considerable and sensible judgment and decision at the case that is at hand, right? Wouldn't you need to know what these other nations have done in order to receive a righteous judgment by you and the Lord?
But in order for me to deliver a righteous judgment, like you said, I have to be,
Come here.
I have to have expounded on what their intentions
The
are.
case and the evidence,
I have
and
to,
right.
I have to know about the walks they have went through.
Okay, right.
Even within our nation, our people have done critical wrong.
Give me Amos chapter 1.
Like, correct? Like within our nation.
Right.
our people have done
Right. That's right.
So, but in order for me to pass judgment on anything in my life, in my personal life, I'm not
Okay.
talking about an Israelite, a Hebrew, a Christian, or whatever.
But Israelite is not a religion.
I only pass judgment on things that I have official information on. That's just me.
So right now at this time you wouldn't have no evidence or the case. You want to know what's going on in the case of these other nations. And
If this was 2,000 years ago and everything was still intact from when everything demoralized and everything fell apart from
Right,
the time,
okay.
the time of when we lost
70
Christ.
AD.
Uh-huh.
70 AD.
But when this many years have passed and this much time has allowed itself to be in between, I can't necessarily judge a brother or a sister because sometimes those people that we're passing judgment on are only 6 people removed from us.
But wouldn't that case and that evidence at hand, right? So if somebody murdered real quick, if somebody murders somebody 80 years ago, aren't they still liable to face the recompense of that same murder if they get caught, right?
No, actually, they're not.
They're not? Is there statute limitation on murder? But there still would be though, right? According to the Lord though, is there a statute and limitation on murder and rape, robbery, and everything in between?
Another part of my argument is the fact that we have so many hidden books of this.
Yeah, we got those right here.
We got so many
What's the
hidden
apocrypha? We got the apocrypha. That's all in this. Show them the cover. That's the what? The 1611 edition. They got those hidden books, so-called hidden books in there.
It has what they allowed us to have access to.
Do you know what the apocrypha means? It means the hidden.
But at the same time, what they allowed us to have access to.
Quick precept.
Okay, but what isn't the Lord the ultimate author and director of the earth?
He is, but at the same time, why do you think they stopped the production of this? If he's speaking through us on a continuous basis, this should soar.
So you believe the book has been tampered with?
By all means.
So you're saying there's somebody that can go outside of the will of God and outside of the power and direction of the Lord to tamper what He already had ordained. Hold on, brother. You keep cutting me off. I'm trying to finish. Right.
And you going all types of different places.
Right.
I'm gonna see y'all later, bro.
Right. No, I'm just trying to be respectful, brother, so I can give you the floor too. But you know that's what you was doing, brother.
It's just the fact that if I can't speak about something,
Brother, you keep cutting me off, brother.
Speaking, we letting you
I'm trying to have be on one accord with you, brother. Right? You can't get offended, brother. You gotta debate that cause with thy neighbor, man. Right? But to think that these other nations have even a chance, right? The only chance of salvation they have is to be servants in the land of the Lord, man. For servants and handmaids, man. It don't matter what type of characteristics they have. It don't matter if they're not doing It don't matter if they're going to and fro. And oh yeah, I've been good. I never heard a cat. I never did. No, man. The Most High has a judgment for these individuals for what their forefathers have done, man. You can't go outside of the will of God, and you can't pick and choose what you feel is okay. That's right in the Bible, but I don't agree with that one. But you claim you're a Hebrew, but you're not really believing in all of the Lord. You kind of putting a limitation on the Lord, man.
talk about it, Doc.
Right, we know.
This is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
So your mind is going to deceive you above all things, man. Above all things that this brother possibly could have understood, right? Is deceiving him, man. Read.
And desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked, man. It's a wicked thing, man, to try to justify your own justifications upon the heathen nations outside of what the Lord has already ordained, man. You can't go outside your own will and think the damn Arabian man can be justified, right? Because you want it to be like that. Oh, you know, he got good characteristics. He never heard a cat. He never heard a, you know, I feel. He kept hitting us with the I feel that they should be saved or something good. You know, the Most High is going to change the judgments because they haven't really done nothing. No, man. The Most High ordained their judgments, a specific judgment already to happen to these heathen nations from the beginning, man. You can't change the words of the Lord, man, for your own feelings, man. You know?
That was horrible.
Who can know it?
Who can know it? The Lord knows your heart, man. That's why you got modern Hebrew in your damn calf, man. Hey, if you was really in this thing, man, you was a real Hebrew, a Hebrew of Hebrews, man, you know you shouldn't have even got that thing tatted on you, man. This is what happens when you give up your mind into damn deceitful things, man. You're going to forsake the law of the Lord, man. Give me Proverbs chapter 1 and verse number 5, man. Our people are destroyed, man, for what? Lack of knowledge, man. All about how I feel. No, it's not how you feel, man. It's about how the Lord feels, man. Give me Proverbs chapter 1.
There was a whole lot of diversion.
Yeah, he kept moving the goalpost like 80 times, man.
Like 80. I don't know how you dealt so humbly with that.
Come on, it's my patience, man. All praise to the Most High. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse number 5.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 5. A wise man.
What?
A wise man will hear.
He will hear, man. He didn't want to hear nothing, man. He kept trying to speak on it, man. He kept trying to cut me off, man. Right, but through the Spirit of the Lord, man, I had to have patience with that brother, man. I didn't have to, but hey, man, this is how I deal with my people, man. Read on.
And will increase learning.
And he will increase learning, man. He was so set on what he believes and what he have feels, right? He didn't even want to increase learning. Oh, you know what, man? I never thought about it like that. Maybe I should go back and reread that thing. But no, man, he was so set on how he feels. That's it. That's all. I don't give a damn what the Lord says or what he ordained. I feel that the Lord should do this, man. Who are you, man? Right? Give me Job chapter 7 and verse 17, Baba Kasha.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
Right, man. And we the wise counsel up here, man. He should have humbled himself down and be like, you know what, man? Yeah, I want to really build with y'all. You know, I want to really see where y'all going with this thing. Let me come and break bread with y'all, man. Maybe I'm wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? No, man. He was set on his deceitfulness in his mind, man. Read that.
This is the book of Job, chapter 7 and verse 17. What is man?
What is what?
What is man? That thou shouldest magnify him, and that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him,
right?
And that thou shouldest visit him every morning.
Right. What is man, man? Man is nothing compared to the Most High, man. Right? Who is man? you can't exalt yourself above the Most High, man. Unless the Most High wants to deal with you, then the Most High is going to deal with you. But if the Most High don't want to deal with you, you just a man in his eyes, and he's going to give you up to a strong delusion like that brother was in, man. A strong delusion. Who is man compared to the Lord? Huh? Nothing. Right? Nothing, man. And you knowing that you're a Hebrew Israelite and you still didn't want to really humble yourself down and accept the knowledge that you already had, right? And increase that knowledge through wise counsel. Since you want to be set on your own ways, the Most High is going to leave you stagnant in that mindset, man. And guess what? You're leading your child to destruction with that mindset, man. Right? That's what you're doing, right? Give me the book of Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse number 14. It's madness out here, man. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, pursuing to Hosea chapter 4 and 6 on down, man. Right? Jeremiah 49. 14. Let me see. Is that what I wanted? 46. Like, look at 46. Jeremiah 46 and verse number 14. God, give me that one. Nah, that's not what I want. Hold on. God, give me that verse 16. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 46 and verse 16. He made many to fall. Yeah, one fell upon another. And they said, arise, and let us go again to our own people. And to the land of our nativity, from the oppressing sword.
And that's one thing that he forsaken, man. How to leave the oppressing sword, man. How to go back with your people to dwell in the land safely, man. He forsook that, man, because he's trying to save the heathens, man. Right? He's trying to save the. We trying to get saved from the oppressing sword, but he's trying to bring the oppressing sword with us, man. That's right. That's madness, man. You see that? Our people are destroyed out here for lack of knowledge, man. We need to get together, right? Give me the book of Proverbs again, chapter 4, and verse number 7, man. Right? Our people are destroyed, man. Right? That thing's still relevant, right? It's still relevant? Yes. Okay, come on. 4 and verse number... give me verse number 10. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 4 and verse number 10. Hear, O my son, and receive my saying.
Receive the sayings of the Lord, man. Right, go ahead.
And the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom.
The way of what?
Of wisdom.
In the way of what?
In the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths.
Right, and he was going to and fro, man, like that swing ship in Psalm 33 and verse number 3, man. Right? He's supposed to stay on what that Saint the Lord said, man. What the Lord has already planned, man, you cannot go against that thing. Oh, no, who cares about the Most High's movie? I'm going to kind of write my own script. Hey, I feel like that script, you know, that actor kind of could have did that. You know what I'm saying? No, man. Who are you, man? What is man compared to the Most High, man?
That's right.
You know?
When thou goest, thy steps should not be straightened.
Go ahead, that means you're not going to have any stumblings before you, man, if you go on the path of the Lord, you know?
And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast.
Take what?
Take fast.
Take what?
Take fast. Hold of instruction.
Hold of instruction, man, right? And instruction is what? To hearken on every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord, man. Right? You know?
Let her not go.
Don't let her go. And that's what that brother did, man. He let her go a long time ago and started giving up to his own deceptive mind, man. That's why this brother don't know what the hell is going on. Right? All these damn I feels, man. I hate hearing that damn I feel spirit, man. You know?
Cupcake no feeling.
Yeah. Cupcake with feeling, man. You know?
Keep her, for she is thy life.
He's right, man. And this brother was spiritually dead without understanding, man. Right? You know?
Enter not into the path of the wicked.
And not into the path of the wicked. That's where that brother was trying to go, man. He's trying to go into the camp of the wicked. He's trying to go into the fortress of the wicked and trying to save them. You know, that Philistine, you know, he kind of helped me out. He didn't thrust his sword through me. Hey, that Ishmaelite, man, he didn't really, you know, he let me get some water, man. No, man. We still got a judgment from thus saith the Lord, man. And y'all got to understand that. Stop trying to save these heathen nations, man. They ain't trying to save you. The Most High is trying to save you. Y'all need to accept that, man. And with that understanding, you got to start trying to save your brethren, man. Why you give more damn about the heathen nations than coming out here to teach your people, man, to try to save them instead, man?
That's
You're
right.
too worried about the damn Ishmaelites, man. Right? Got no fringes on. If you don't got no fringes on, man, you lacking some type of understanding, man. If you got fringes on, man, you have some idea of the things that you need to be doing from thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
Right? It's either you're trying or you're not trying. And that boy didn't look like he was really trying. He was stagnant and on his stumbling block, man.
Nah.
You know?
And go not in the way of evil men.
What?
Go not in the way of evil men.
And that's what he was trying to do. Go in the way of evil men. I don't give a damn if that damn Ishmaelite saved the bunny from getting ran over, right? He's still evil on the side of the Lord, man. And we got to pass judgment upon him, man. Right?